Hi everyone, welcome to Northern Zen Yoga. My name is Sandra, and today we're going to talk about how to get de-stressed, especially during the holiday season, but really any time that you feel like you just need to just get rid of some of that angst inside you, or just have a few moments to yourself. And one of those ways you can do that is by participating in a type of yoga called Restorative Yoga. So I'm going to show you one of my favorite positions in Restorative Yoga that help me whenever I'm feeling like I'm pretty stressed out and I just need to decompress. So here you see we have this setup. Now, I've got some equipment that you may not have. I've got a bolster, I've got blocks, and I've got this lovely cushion, which is a meditation cushion that I've just kind of folded in half here to create a nice little pad for my knees. So if you could imagine that you could try to find things in your home that could substitute for this. Like maybe the cushion off your Chesterfield or your chair in your living room could work, or perhaps a lot of rolled up towels, rolled up into a nice roll and then maybe wrapped with one towel so that it was a little more sturdy, or a whole bunch of really sturdy cushions that you could pile up against your blocks if you have blocks. And if you don't have blocks, you can always use a lot of hard-covered books and stack them up. So the idea is that you just want to create this lovely inclination here that will help you to just relax back. Now, I've added in an extra blanket here for my head for extra support. And of course, if you want, you can throw some extra blankets down on the floor beside you to serve for places like your elbows or your arms or your wrists, things like that. Now, as far as what goes underneath your knees, now that too could just be a nice rolled up blanket. It could be a bunch of pillows from your bed, maybe especially if you have king size pillows or queen size pillows, laid down and piled up. You want to have some support, but it needs to be soft support. You don't want to be using books or blocks in order to support your knees in this particular stretch, because we want to be able to relax into it and let our body just kind of melt into the posture. One thing I will tell you though is that if at any point in time you start to feel pain and extreme discomfort in the hip area, that's when you may either want to add some of that more secure support underneath you like a block, but I just highly recommend that you just come out of it or stretch your legs out a little bit more than what you see me go into when I show you the position, and therefore you'd be able to reduce the amount of pressure on the opening up of the hips. So the whole key behind restorative yoga is to get comfortable and to be as comfortable as you can and still be experiencing a little bit of stretching. Once you're in this particular stretch, the other thing you need to do is you need to breathe deeply. You need to breathe nice and deeply into your belly and let it go out of your mouth and sigh and moan and groan it all out. This will help you also to relieve stress. When you're in this stretch and once you've settled into it, clear your mind of all of your worries and concerns. And if they start popping up, just push them away and say, I'll think about you later. Instead, think about a beach or think about your favorite place that you like to go to walk and breathe and just not have to worry about the cares of the world. So I'll show you how to get into the stretch. And keep in mind, you can sit in this stretch as long as you like. I recommend somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes is the ideal amount of time. And of course, if you really feel comfy and you really want to stay longer, let yourself go and maybe fall asleep, or maybe just go into a lovely beach walk. So let's start. So the first thing you're going to do is, once you've set everything up, is you're going to plant your bottom down so that your back is right up to your pile of cushions, blankets, or your bolster, whatever you're using. And then you're going to relax back, and you're going to let your head relax back and touch down on whatever you've got here. If you feel like your neck is overstretching and you've got this kind of thing going on, feel free to shove another pillow under your head. You probably don't need it for your back, but you might need it for your head. To feel comfortable, you want your chin facing up toward the ceiling, but not extreme and not certainly tucked into your chest. You don't want that, it will impede your breathing ability. Let's bring our feet together. Now here's where you get the choice of adapting this to your place that you're at right now. So I'm going to bring my feet onto my cushion. I'm placing the soles of my feet together, and because I'm very flexible, I can just let my legs go. You may need to start shoving more blankets and things in here in order to help you to be more comfortable in this and support you around the hips. But for me, I'm just going to let my legs drop out to the sides, and I'm going to let my shoulders relax around all of this support that I have on my back. My hands come down to the floor, and from here, I'm just going to close my eyes and take a nice quiet nap. Now, don't forget, in the beginning especially, to take several of those deep breaths in through the nose, into your belly, and let them go out your mouth. Just moan inside out. Because by doing that, you're going to release any tension that you're feeling in your body, and your body will start to relax and relax and relax. And believe me, relaxing during the stressful time is what you need. It's what your body needs in order to let go of whatever negative effects that stress is forcing on you. So, this is just one of many lovely postures you can do in restorative yoga. And keep in mind, again, if you feel like the wide leg position is too much for you, as long as you've got your legs out in some kind of open knee position and you're feeling good and you're feeling a little bit of stretching going on, you're doing it. So don't worry about that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and if I have a chance, I'll throw out a few more options that you could try in yin yoga and restorative yoga so that you can see if you can start to decompress. So enjoy. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video or any of the videos that I produced, press subscribe and you'll be notified of any new videos coming up. Enjoy.